8VKY will be your net control for the Saturday Night Trivia Net number 122. This is a direct net, so all traffic should go through net control. Does anyone have any emergency or priority traffic they were holding until the start of the net? If so, please come now. The format of the net is live trivia. One random question will be read to each person who checks in. You'll have 3 answers to select from. Now, for tonight's question of the night, I'm going to try something a little different. It's going to be a word experiment. I'm going to give you a common word, and I want you to give me at least one song title that contains that word. Just one song title. Now, I thought about making it 2 or 3 at first, and I thought you could probably think of those if you had time to think about it, but we'll just take one. I give you the word, you give me one song title. Let's see who has checked in so far tonight via the email and text line. We have KJ6, a double R, German George in Scottsdale, plays by email. Hey, missed his question for a change, that's unusual. JR2FJI, George in Kawagoe, Japan. KK7 AVK, Victoria in Phoenix. N6 MOT, Little Al in Monterey, California. KN6 MIK, Mike in San Diego. KK7 HLD, Dave in Portland. KR4 BGL, Lawrence in Cary, North Carolina. Welcome to the net, Lawrence. N5 ZUA, Steve in Houston. N7 FGP, Scott in Houston. KF6 HDJ, Brent in Pensacola, Florida. V3 RWJ, Chris in Ancaster, Ontario, Canada. Let me drop a second. V8 BYU, Roy in Blasdell, New York. Welcome back, Roy. KI7ZRI, Don in Kennewick, Washington. KN6 JLW and KN6 JLX, Stephanie and Larry in Elk Grove, California. VK2DY, Robert in Kelly Ridge, Australia. KD3 BPA, Chad in Cadogan, Pennsylvania. KD6 EIR, West in Grants Pass, Oregon. KI7 LAG, Patrick in Beaverton, Oregon. KD2 JPQ, Frank in Lancaster. Welcome back, Frank. KU5 MUX, Teresa in College Station, Texas. K7 FPS, Fred in Reno. KQ4 UPK, Chris in Hollywood. And AC4 BR, Brian in Monticello, Kentucky. And anybody else like to check in, come with your full call sign, phonetically twice, please.
Victor Alpha 3 Delta Foxtrot Golf. Victor Alpha 3 Delta Foxtrot Golf.
Whiskey 7, Whiskey Juliet Romeo. Whiskey 7, Whiskey Juliet Romeo.
Golf, Whiskey, Quebec. Whiskey 9 Delta Whiskey Hotel, Whiskey 9 Delta Whiskey Hotel. For RHL, kilowatt. ZL 4IX for in and out.
Whiskey Delta 8, Papa, India, Charlie. Whiskey Delta 8, Papa, India, Charlie.
Kilo 6, Kilo Juliet Victor. Kilo 6, Kilo Juliet Victor.
Okay, let's hold it there for now. We also have checking in Jason in Oakville, Ontario, VA3DFG. Michael in Tucson, W7WJR, welcome back. We have David in Owensboro, Kentucky, W9DWH. And I think it was Ernest in Bronson, Florida, KD4RHL. Zachary ZL4IX in New Zealand is in and out, thank you. Bob in Sylvania, Ohio, WD8PIC, and Kevin in Valley Springs, California. K6, King James version. And welcome back, Kevin. All right, let's take it to the top. The question of the night, something a little different. I'm going to give you a common word, and you give me just one song title that contains that word. George in Kawagoe, Japan, JR2FJI, did you make it tonight? I wonder if his echo links work tonight. George, JR2FJI in Kawagoe, Japan.
KD2UAH, Mobile, Long Island, New York.
Let's see, it looks like George is on echo links. We'll try one more time. JR2FJI, George.
KD2UAH, Mobile.
Yeah, we got you checked in, right? No problem. I got you on the list. All right, let's go to Victoria in Phoenix, KK7AVK. And did you get the question tonight? I'll give you a common word, and you give me a song title that contains that word. Victoria,
hi Alex, this is Victoria, KK7AVK. Yeah, I got the question of the night. I don't know that many songs, so we'll see.
That's okay. We're starting off with an easy one, okay? The word is love. Love. Just give me one song that has the word love in the title.
Well, that one is easy. I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston.
There, see? Easy. Easy as cake, which might also be a word I have later on. But yep, that's a good one. And it has to be one that I recognize, too. And if you don't know the exact title of it, as long as I recognize it, we'll give you credit for it, just for the people ahead of you. All right, your question is, Victoria, what's the most abundant element in the universe? The most abundant element in the universe. Is that A, oxygen, B, hydrogen, or C, disappointment?
That'll be Bravo, hydrogen. Thanks, Alex. Have a great evening. KK7AVK, back to net.
Although I would have given you credit for C also. Yeah, it is hydrogen. It is hydrogen, the most abundant element in the universe. Thank you. Thanks, Victoria. Appreciate you playing tonight. Let's go to Little Al in Monterey, California. N6MOT. All right, are you ready for your question of the night? You see, I have to make sure he's through first. I'll sleep. Little Al, N6MOT. Okay, I'll probably be hearing from him in a little bit. Mike in San Diego, KN6MIK, I'm reasonably sure you're there. Mike, I'm going to give you a common word. You give me a song title that contains that word. Your word is heart. Heart, H-E-A-R-T.
Good evening, Alex. KN6MIK. Mike here in San Diego. Always a pleasure. Heart. Oh, by the way, I'll give Al a text here in a minute, see if I can wake him up. Heart. Heart of Gold, Neil Young.
Very good, Mike. It's definitely a song, Heart in it. Yeah. Good one, too. I think it was with Crazy Horse back then. I'm trying to think. All right, Mike, you got it. Your question is... Okay, these are... I got a couple of these tonight. German expressions we should adopt in America. Your expression is Korintenkacker. 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 It's a noun. What does it mean? Is that A, a politician who takes graft to vote on laws that favor large corporations? B, a person who's obsessed with trivial details? Or C, the sound a German cat makes before it coughs up a hairball? Ah, God. Korintenkacker, mein Gott!
You know, Al, I think I'm going to go with A, Alpha. That seems fitting. Always a pleasure, Alex. Ken 6 MIK, back to you.
Well, Mike, knowing my net, that would probably be a likely guess. But in this case, a Korintenkacker is a person who's obsessed with trivial details. I think we have a word for a politician who takes graft to favor large corporations over here, but I don't think I can repeat it on the radio. But thanks, Mike. I appreciate you playing, buddy. That was a tough one. Let's go to Dave in Portland, KK7HLD. Dave, here's your word. You give me a song title. You give me a song title that has this word in it. Woman. W-O-M-A-N. Woman.
This is KK7HLD. First off, I'm going to cheat because my wife gave me a different one, and I was thinking American Woman. And the word you're looking for the politician who would just be politician, I think. Back to you, KK7HLD.
Good point, Dave. Yep, that's a good song. I got American Woman. That's one that comes to mind too when I first saw that. So when I first chose that word. All right, your question is, well, Dave, you get the weird news trivia story of the week. Normally I do these later on in the net, but I thought I'd go ahead and put this one near the front for those of you who may be deprived of the question of the week who check in early. The weird news trivia story of the week. Sorry, the story of the week. Which of the following headlines was an actual news story from this week? A. Anti-ICE protesters hold naked bicycle rally in Portland. B. CIA asks President Trump to stop destroying their drug boats. You see, in 1990, the CIA was running cocaine. Anyway. Or C. New Google Map setting shows husband the route wife thinks he should take. That would be a time saver. Which one of those is a real news headline?
This is KK7HLD, and I think you chose the wrong question for that because I happen to live in Portland, and that naked bike ride thing happens whenever they can find something to complain about. So that's all I can say would be I believe that was Alpha, and thanks for the great net there, Alex. KK7HLD.
Well, Dave, I would have been surprised had you missed that, and I know you're in Portland, but I have to do these in order, and you just came up for the number three questions. So, yeah, that's it, of course, Portland. I feel sorry for the ICE officers who had to watch that because most of those naked protesters were not in good shape. Besides, is that a good idea to be naked around ICE? You could catch frostbite. That could be one of the name of the protesters, come to think of it. Anyway, thank you, Dave. And thanks, guys. I appreciate you and you two playing. Lawrence, Cary, North Carolina. Welcome to that, Lawrence. KR4BGL. Are you ready to play and name that tune, Lawrence?
Just the one is This Woman and This Man by Clay Walker.
It sounds good. I'm not familiar with that one, but I'm sure you know which one that is. So thank you. Thank you, Lawrence. Yeah, Vicky's there. She's heard of that. All right, Lawrence, your question is, which planet rotates on its side? Which of our planets rotates on its side? Is that A, Mars, after a rough night, B, Venus, or C, Uranus? Which of those planets rotates sideways?
Going to go with Charlie, please.
And very good, Lawrence. You are correct. Yeah, some people think it's Venus, but Venus actually rotates backwards. It's Uranus that rotates on its side. You got it, buddy. Thank you. Thanks for playing. Good to hear you on the net. Next up, we have Steve in Houston, N5ZUA. Steve, your song title word is baby. Give me a song title with baby in it.
Okay, good evening, Alex in the net. This is Steve in Houston, N5ZUA. And I think you may have stumped me here. Something about baby one more time or something. I don't know. Is that the lyrics of the song or the title? I don't know.
Yeah, this is a little harder than the other ones. The only one I could come to mind that I could think of was Baby It's You by Smith, but that one goes way back. I could have given you a train, but that would have been too easy. Anyway, your question is, where are we? Oh, here we are. The dwarf Dopey in the Disney film Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs doesn't talk. Why is that? A, his character was designed to illustrate humor in action instead of words. B, he originally spoke Italian, but the test audiences didn't like it. Or C, Disney couldn't find a voice actor they liked for the part.
Early on that one, Charlie, N5ZUA.
I thought for sure I'd get somebody to go for A on that one, but I know you're right. It's C. They couldn't find a voice actor they liked for the part. And yeah, Hit Me Baby One More Time. That's the one you're thinking of, and it is a song title. Yeah. All right, Scott in Houston, N7FGP. Your word is girl. Girl. Give me a song title with the word girl in it.
Well, good evening, Alex. Let me see. How about, the girl from Ipanema? Yeah, that one.
Which is funny because that's the first one I thought of too, although there's a bunch of them, and I thought of that one. Catchy tune. All right, Scott, you got it. Your question is, in 1998, former Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev did a television commercial for this company. A, Pizza Hut, B, Coca-Cola, or C, Red Bull, of course.
Boy, things came to my Pepsi, but maybe it was Coca-Cola. I don't know. Anyhow, thanks for doing the net tonight. N7FGP.
Yeah, with all the people, they have Julian commercials for Coke, you'd think, right? But that was Pizza Hut. In 1998, Mikhail Gorbachev did a TV commercial for Pizza Hut. He was responsible, Gorbachev was, for bringing the pizza chain to Russia, so you gotta do a commercial. Ever notice that the birthmark on Gorbachev's head looks like a map of the United States? Just saying. Thank you, Scott. There's a W7FTM in Scottsdale, Arizona, going next to Brent in Pensacola, Florida. KF6 HDJ, welcome, Brent. Your song word, and by the way, if nobody can come up with something for these, I'll just pass it to the next person till we get it, but I think you can do this one, Brent. Your word is rain. Give me a song title with the word rain in it.
Lord.
Sounds like the heavy metal version of rain. But anyway, I tried again, Brent.
Okay, hopefully that wasn't me, but Purple Rain by the artist formerly known as Prince. Back to you, Alex.
And currently known as deceased. Yeah, you're right. Purple Rain, of course. Surprised I didn't think of that one first. All right, your question is, I go back to CCR, who'll stop the rain. Your question is, hang on. The most expensive internet domain name ever was recently sold for $7.5 million. What was the internet domain name? Was it A, restaurant.com, B, business.com, or C, girlsgonewild.com?
Oh boy, you know, it's probably going to be C, but I'm going to, but I think it's either restaurants.com or business.com. I'm going to go with Bravo, but I'm probably wrong, and again, I should know this. Should ask me more music questions. KF6HDJ.
Yeah, I didn't know either, but yeah, you got it. Yeah, business.com is the one that recently sold for $7.5 million. E-Companies of Santa Monica bought the domain from a Houston media entrepreneur who paid $150,000 for it in 1996. Paid $150,000, sold it for $7.5 million. I'd say that was a good investment. Thanks, Brent. Chris, Lancaster, Ontario, V3RWJ, welcome back, buddy. Your word is, sounds like the old password guy, doesn't it? The password is Sun. Give me a song with the title Sun, or song. Try this again. Give me a song title with the word sun in it. Yeah, that's it.
Black Hole Sun, Soundgarden. Here Comes the Sun, the Beatles. I'll stop.
And I'm not kidding, that's the exact order that I thought of them too, so you think the Beatles one would be first. But thank you, Chris, that was an easy one for you. Your question is, this one's a bit tougher. Although it's been ratified by 38 states, which amendment has still not become part of the Constitution? Is that A, the Equal Rights Amendment, B, Roe versus Wade, or C, the 21st Amendment repealing prohibition?
Boy, I have no idea. I'm going to guess. I'm going to guess A, the Equality Amendment.
And nicely done for someone who doesn't live in the country. You're correct. It's the Equal Rights Amendment. I used this on the History Net a couple weeks ago, and I think, I don't think anybody got it right. Yeah, it's the Equal Rights Amendment. It's been ratified by 38 states, but still not part of the Constitution, so. Thank you, Chris. This is W7FTM along with Vicky, K8VKY, and you're listening to the Saturday Night Trivia Net on the East Coast Reflector. And next up we have Roy in Blasdell, New York, K8BYU. Roy, your song word is moon. Give me a song title with the word moon in it.
Moon River by one of the classics.
think I made these too easy. Yeah, you got it. Moon River, which I can barely remember when I was a kid hearing the reruns. All right, Roy, your question is, who composed the Four Seasons? The Four Seasons, was that A, the Google Weather app, B, Ludwig van Beethoven, or C, Antonio Vivaldi?
Oh boy. I think it was C, Vivaldi.
Don't quite go that far back, huh, Roy? Yeah, it was Vivaldi. Yeah, it was Antonio Vivaldi did the Four Seasons. Great piece of classical work. Thank you, Roy. Over to Don in Washington, KI7ZRI. Don. Okay, your word is money. Give me a song title with the word money in it.
Hey there, Alex. Don, KI7ZRI. I think the song title would be Money by Dire Straits. Money for nothing and their chicks for free. Is that how it goes? Give me that question.
The Dire Straits do money too? Could be. All right, thanks. Yeah, money for nothing, chicks for... Okay, I'm thinking of the one now. Pink Floyd came to mind for me, but then I had that album for a long, long time. All right, your question, Don. Which ancient Indian civilization built Machu Picchu? You know, Machu Picchu down there in South America. Was that A, the Aztecs, B, the Incas, or C, the Hakawi?
The Uptrue Hakawi one would be fantastic. I am going to go with the Incas. Thanks for doing that.
The Incas it is. Yeah, it's some people think the Aztecs, but you're right. It's the Incas that built Machu Picchu. And I always try to use the Hakawi whenever I can. Turn right at rock that looks like Big Bear. Walk 20 paces, then turn left at bear that looks like Big Rock. Stephanie and Larry, Elk Grove, California, KN6JLW and KN6GLX. Okay, your word is time. Give me at least one song title that has the word time in it.
Hey Alex, this is Larry KN6JLX along with Stephanie KN6JLW, and we're going to go with Time is on My Side. Go ahead with our question.
Yes, it is. All right, your question is, in Greek mythology, who is the god of the underworld, or hell? Is that A, Loki, B, Hades, or C, anyone who promotes gender surgery for children? What do you say?
Okay, Alex, we're going to go with Bravo. Thanks for the net, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, that's it, Hades, although I would have taken C. Thanks, guys, you got it. Robert in Kelly Ridge, Australia, VK2DY. Robert, if you're with us, your word is fire. Give me at least one song title with the word fire in it.
Good afternoon, Alex. This is Robert, VK2DY. Well, let's go with Billy Joel. We didn't start the fire. VK2DY.
Yeah, the funny thing is, he really dislikes that song. He thinks it's too anonymous, but it has great lyrics, and it's probably one of his best songs. I'm sorry, Billy, most of your songs are anonymous. All right, Robert, your question is, I have another German expression that we should adopt in America. Maybe you've heard this one, I don't know. The word, the expression is Sitzpinkler. 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 Is that It's a noun, by the way. Is that A, a cross-dressing man who likes to wear pink? B, an insult directed at the victim's mother? Or C, a man who sits down to go number one? How's that? Is that clean enough?
Oh wow, you're getting me now. I have no clue on this one, but I do know that the Germans do have an expression for Charlie. So let's just go with that, because I do know they do. Apparently very common in German for males to sit when they do that. So we'll go with that. VK2DY.
Funny you should mention that. That's what I was going to say. Yeah, it is. It's a Sitzpinkler is a man who sits down to urinate. Apparently, that's, as you said, really common in Germany. It's none of my business. Thank you, Robert. Chad in Cadogan, Pennsylvania, KD3 BPA. Welcome back. And your song word is angel. Give me a song title with angel in it. Chad in Cadogan, Pennsylvania, at KD3 BPA. Okay, maybe later. Let's go to Wes in Grants Pass, Oregon, KD6 EIR. Now, Wes, as a musician, I should look through here and give you the hardest one I got, but I'll have to pass the last one on to you. Give me a song title that has the word angel in it.
Hey, Alex in the net. How about Earth Angel? That's before my time, but I could just hear him singing it. What was that? Frankie Valli or somebody like that? Anyway, I could hear like a falsetto, high voice singing about Earth Angel. It's kind of a sad song. What's my other question tonight? Back to you.
Yeah, I believe that was featured in Back to the Future, too. They were on the Enchantment by the Sea or whatever they were doing. Yeah, that. All right, I think I've seen that movie too much. Your question is, what does the Q in Q-tips stand for? What does the Q in Q-tips stand for? A, questionably useful. B, quality. Or C, Quinn Martin, the guy who makes Q-tips. They're a Quinn Martin production. What do you think?
Well, you're just full of all kinds of hard ones tonight. These are difficult. It was probably quality, you know. I thought it should have been for the shape, because when you look at the shape, it's kind of, if you bend it a little bit, it kind of looks like a, anyway, never mind. How did I do? Back to KD6 EIR Grants Pass.
That's too much information about Q-tips, and no, you're correct. Yeah, it's quality is what the Q is supposed to stand for. It's unlike Dragnet, it's not a Quinn Martin production. And thanks, Wes. Patrick in Beaverton, Oregon, KI7 LAG. Your song and title word is heaven. Give me a song title with the word heaven in it.
Oh, gosh. I'm going to go with Ronnie James Dio did a pretty good song once called Heaven and Hell. Go ahead with your question, Alex.
Yep, that is true. Got you down. And your question is, Who was the first person to propose that the sun, not the earth, was the center of the universe? Was that A, Galileo, B, Copernicus, or C, Merlin?
Oh, that was going to be A, Galileo, and they pretty much burned him at the stake for that and declared him a heretic. KI7LAG, back to net.
Missed it by that. It was B, Copernicus. He was the first guy to propose it, and yeah, they were not happy. The church was not happy. Galileo did it, and they weren't happy either. But by then, they were a little more progressive. Thanks, Patrick. Glad you could make it. Frank in Lancaster, KC2, JPQ. Frank, your song word or song title word is dreaming. Give me at least one. Well, give me one song title that has the word dreaming in it.
Good evening, Alex, and everybody on the net. Dreaming, I'm going to say I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. And I'm ready for my question. Back to you, Alex.
Very good, Patrick. So far, I haven't been able to stump anybody with these. Again, I'm going to have to get some more difficult words. I didn't even think of Dreaming of a White Christmas. I was thinking of California Dreaming by Mamas and the Papas. But that's all right, Frank. Your question is, which element has the chemical symbol W? Which element has the chemical symbol W? Is it A, water, B, wolfenite, or C, tungsten?
You got me. I'm just going to have to take a wild guess. I'm not no chemist, and I never went for chemistry, so I'm going to say C. And have a great week, Alex. Doing a great job on the net, and I'll talk to you next week. KC2JPQ.
Yeah, you were just toying us with us. Anyway, you're correct. Yeah, it's tungsten. Yeah. Its symbol is W, but it's tungsten, obviously. Some foreigner named it. Thank you, Frank. Teresa, College Station, Texas. MUX, welcome back. All right, your song title word is crazy. Give me any song title with the word crazy in it.
This is KE5MUX, and I was going to try to figure out something other than the obvious, which is Crazy by Patsy Cline, but I'm drawing a blank. What's my question, sir?
Yeah, it's the one that came to mind first to me, too. That and Crazy Train and Crazy on You, and a lot of crazy out there in the music industry. Your question is, what was the first video game played in space? Was that A, Flappy Satellite, B, Tetris, or C, Beat the Soviets to the Moon?
I'm going to go with B just because I like playing the game so much myself. Thank you for doing the net, Alex. 73 all KE5MUX.
Thank you, Teresa. Yes, it was B, Tetris. Alexander, nice name, Suvorov was a Soviet cosmonaut and is known for playing Tetris on a Game Boy in the Mir spacecraft, making it the first time a video game has ever been played in space. It's only fair. Many video games are about space, so it's... Thank you, Teresa. As a W7 FTM in Scottsdale, Arizona, going next to Fred in Reno, Nevada, K7 FPS. All right, Fred. And Jane is here there also. Your word for the song lyric is storm. Give me song lyric with the word storm in it.
I'm going to go with Doors on that one, Riders in the Storm. Yes, Jane is here, and go ahead and hit us, one or both of us, with a question, please. Thank you.
Yep, Riders on the Storm is where mine went too when I put that one down. All right, Fred, your question is, what is the national flower of Japan? The national flower of Japan, is it A, the cherry blossom, B, the Zingala daisy, or C, the tsunami flower?
I'm going to go with Alpha on that one, Alex. Thank you. And I don't know how you want to handle Jane third party.
In the second thought, so you want to do a song, a word song, or a word for a song title?
Sure, Alex, I'd be happy to. But did Fred get his question correct?
Yeah, Fred got the question correct. Yes, yes, he did. It was the cherry blossom. Mm-hmm. And okay, your word is wild. Give me one song that has wild in the title.
I'm going to go with Born to be Wild, Alex.
Very good, Jane. You have a good woman there, Fred. Yes, that's Born to be Wild. And your trivia question is, what is the capital of Mongolia? The capital of Mongolia. Do you know Mongolia had a capital? Is it A, Yurt City, B, Ulaanbaatar, or C, Mongopolis? Mongopolis. Which is it?
Alex, thank you.
Whoops, you cut out right at the beginning. You quick keep like I did. What was your answer again?
I'm sorry. I'm going to go with B. Thank you.
Yeah, that's it. It's Ulaanbaatar. However you pronounce that. You got it. Thanks, guys. Chris in Hollywood, KQ4 UPK. Welcome back to the net. I'm going to give you a song word, a word for a song lyric. Yours is under. Give me a song title with the word under in it.
Hey, Alex and everybody on the net tonight. Let's see. I'm going to go with Under the Bridge by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Go ahead and put the question.
And we don't want to know what they were doing under there. Thank you, Chris. Yep. Your question is, okay, what gas makes up the majority of the Earth's atmosphere? And the majority of the Earth's atmosphere is made up by which gas? Is it A, cannabis, B, oxygen, or C, nitrogen?
I'm going to say percentage nitrogen. Gotta be. It's gotta be nitrogen. Back to you, Alex. Let me know if I'm right today.
Thank you, Chris. That is correct. Although where I live, it's very often A. Yep, you got it, buddy. Thanks. And got your song down, and yeah, you got them both right. All right, Brian, Monticello, Kentucky, AC4BR. Your song title word is bridge. Give me a song title with the word bridge in it.
Good evening, Alex, Vicky, and everybody on the net. Well, I think that's what that song come to mind. I've been one of Chris suggested. Anyway, I'll go Bridge Over Troubled Waters for my song. What's my question, Alex?
Thank you, Brian, and thanks for thinking about it, not just copying what Chris said, because that would work both ways. Your question is, I didn't know that. Who painted The Garden of Earthly Delights? A famous painting. I've seen it, and I didn't know who painted it. Who painted The Garden of Earthly Delights? Was that A, Pablo Picasso, B, Hieronymus Bosch, or C, Bob Ross, but he really went off-brand with that one? What do you think?
I think I knew the answer to Chris's question, and I have no idea on that. So I guess I'll guess, kind of cut out a little bit on B, but I'll say A, Alpha. I'll turn it back to you, Alex. 18-4BR.
Okay, well, just to make sure you have all the answers, I'll repeat it again. The B answer is probably, I just didn't pronounce it correctly. Hieronymus Bosch is the B answer. You still want to go with A?
Well, I have absolutely no clue. I guess I'll say B. I'll change it to B. As I say, you're never supposed to change your answer, but anyway, we'll see what happens.
Well, that may be true in a game show, but on this net, no, yeah, it's B. Hieronymus Bosch, B-O-S-C-H. And I probably should have looked up how to pronounce that name before I come up with this question. But yeah, he painted The Garden of Earthly Delights, if it is a he. Thanks, Brian. Jason in Oakville, Ontario, Canada, VH3 DFG. Welcome back to the net, and your word is friend. And give me a song lyric with the word friend in it.
Could you repeat the word for me? I keep getting some crazy feedback on my radio.
No, we already used crazy. It's the word is friend. F-R-E-I-F-R-I-E-N-D. Or fiend.
Go figure. I've been playing along and listing off songs, and I get this one and I draw a blank. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, that's okay. Maybe next person will guess this one. Your question is, this one isn't much easier. What is the term for a word that is its own antonym? A word that is its own antonym. Is that A, what the hell is an antonym? B, a contronym, or C, a palindrome?
They go with Charlie. Thanks for doing the net. Always enjoyable.
Well, except when the idiot net controller asked a difficult grammar question. It's a B. It's a contronym is a word that is its own antonym. It's, for example, the word clip can mean either to attach or to cut off. It has opposite meanings. So it's okay. Now you can use that in the future for some good reason. Thank you, Jason. Michael in Tucson, W7WJR. Michael, if you're still with us, your word is way, W-A-Y. Give me a song title with the word way in it.
Yeah, I am still here. Thanks for running that, Alex. And I gotta go with the classic Frank Sinatra, My Way.
Yep, much better than Walk This Way by Aerosmith. I agree with you on that one. Okay, Michael, your question is, What's the official language of Iran? Is it A, Farsi, B, Arabic, or C, Romulan?
Well, sometimes I think it could be Romulan. I'm going to go with Farsi on that one.
I think Romulan is the Israeli language of them. You're correct. Yeah, it's Farsi. Farsi or Persian is actually what it is. It's called Farsi now. And you got it. Thank you, Michael. Thanks for playing. And David, Owensboro, Kentucky, W9DWH. All right, David. The word we have for you is a day, D-A-Y. Give me a song that has the word day in the title.
Good evening, Alex. On the net, and stall a little bit here because nothing's coming to the top of my mind. I was in Chicago, had love something like that. I think that's wrong. That's best close as I can come.
Which band was that?
I'll go up and down that said it. Another was wrong, but as close as I can come.
Yeah, it's okay. It's a little bit more, more difficult. Well, I'll pass it to the next person. Then, yeah, let's see. I don't know any Chicago songs with day in it. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Your question is, what's the Secret Service code name for Donald Trump? You know, they like to cite code names for the presidents. What's Donald Trump's Secret Service code name? Is it A, Midas, B, Mogul, or C, Van Gogh?
I don't have any clue, but his hair looks like something that was probably in a Van Gogh painting at one time, so I'll go with Charlie. Thanks for running the net. As always, Alex, hope to catch everybody next week. W9, DWH.
Yeah, that's a little different reasoning than I was using, but actually he was called Mogul. Yeah, Mogul is the Secret Service code. I don't know if they've changed it or not, but I think they still use that. So it kind of makes sense, Mogul. You know, some of these names I looked up are kind of strange. You wouldn't think they were for that particular president, but his kind of fits. So it's probably a bad idea if you're the Secret Service. Thank you, David. Let's go to Ernest in Bronson, Florida. KD4 RHL. Welcome to the net. Your song word question is night. Give me a song title with the word night in it, N-I-G-H-T.
About Three Dog Night, or is that just the band?
Yeah, that's a band. Come on, give me one with night in it. I'll give you a few seconds to think about it.
I could respond with something like my dad would have said. Okay, Alex, I'll play your silly game. Tell me a song with the word night in it. How about A Hard Day's Night by the Beatles?
Yep, that's a good one. That's what came to mind to me, too, when I first saw that, being as old as I am. Hard Day's Night, it is. Ernest, your question is, what is the only U.S. state that borders only one other state? The only one that borders only one other state. Is that A, Maine, B, Michigan, or C, Missouri?
I'm going to take a shot at Michigan, Alex.
Well, it's got Canada up there on one side, but it does border a couple of states to the east and south, I believe, Wisconsin and a few others. I should know my geography better, but it's Maine. Maine is what we're looking for. Yeah, Maine's the only state that borders one other state, which I believe is New Hampshire. Yep, thanks. Thank you, Ernest. All right, Bob in Sylvania, Ohio, WD8PIC. Welcome back, Bob. We still haven't found an answer for the day, a song title with the word day in it. What you got for that one?
One Fine Day.
And once again, thanks for not using the previous answer, which would have worked a hard day's night. All right, yep, that's it. One Fine Day. Is that the Shondells or the before my time and probably yours too? All right, your question, Bob, is which philosopher said, "I think, and therefore I am"? Was that A, Cookie Monster, B, Rene Descartes, or C, Aristotle Onassis?
I have no clue. I have zero clue. And so I'm going to go with Bravo. I have zero idea. And I was hoping you'd give me friend, but somebody else will get that and get it. So carry on. By the way, I am thanking the Lord because it is pouring here, and we're in a drought. In fact, for the longest time, if somebody asks something and we're not sure if it's going to happen, we say, "I drought it," because we are in a very severe drought here. So the rain that we're getting is wonderful.
Yep, definitely know what it's like to be in a drought. We just got a whole bunch last week, thanks to those leftover hurricanes coming up from the Gulf of California. Thanks. Thank you, Bob. You're correct. Yeah, it's me. It's Rene Descartes, and that's who said, "I think, therefore I am." I couldn't get you to go for Cookie Monster. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate it. W7 FTM in Scottsdale, Arizona, going next to Kevin in Valley Springs, California, K6 KJV. All right, the song I have for you is, the word I have for you is follow. Give me a song title with the word follow in it.
Well, hello, Alex, and everyone else on the net. This is K6 KJV here in Valley Springs, California. And I would say follow the money, but let's see. I'm drawing a blank. I can't believe this. Follow me. There you go.
Yeah, the John Denver song that came to mind to me too. That and Follow the Sun by the Beatles. That's another follow, and you got it, buddy. And your question is, let's see, what do you call an angle greater than 90 degrees? What do you call an angle greater than 90 degrees? Is that A, an obtuse angle, B, a rude angle, or C, a right angle?
I'll say right angle. God bless and 73, everyone. Back to net control from K6 KJV.
You know, Kevin, I should have paid more attention in geometry class myself. I had no clue. It's actually an angle greater than 90 degrees is an obtuse angle. Yeah, that's why I'm not a waterman. My math wasn't that good. Thanks, thank you, Kevin, and may the roses bloom. Rocco, Long Beach, New York, KD2 UAH. Welcome to the net. And your word is world, W-O-R-L-D. Give me a song title with the word world in it. Or not. KD2, UH, Rocco in Long Beach, are you still with us? Okay, we're almost done. I'm getting ready to take new calls here in a couple, so hang on a second. Timothy in Tillamook, Oregon, KK7NXV, and we'll give you a try. How about World, W-R-L-D? Give me a song title with World in it.
This is KK7NXV. I'm for the word world. I'm going to have to go for the small world after all.
After all, that is correct. Yeah, Small World. I got you for the God, who wrote that? I know Disney used it, but I don't know. Thank you, Timothy. Your question is, who were the Rough Riders, famously led by Theodore Roosevelt? Did this on the History Net a few weeks ago. Who were the Rough Riders, led by Teddy Roosevelt? Was it A, a volunteer cavalry regiment during the Spanish-American War, B, the first ever regiment of Army Rangers, or C, a professional rodeo team?
I'm going to have to take a wild guess and go for Alpha. KK7NXV, back to next.
Yep, you got it. The Rough Riders were a volunteer cavalry regiment during the Spanish-American War that Teddy Roosevelt led. That's, you got it, buddy. Thank you. And finally up I have Chris in Phoenix, AA7CR. And Chris, your word is beginning, beginning. Give me a song title with the word beginning in it.
Good evening, Alex. I'm going to go with Beginning of the End by Frank.
Beginning of the end, it is. Got you down, buddy. And your question is, maybe you're listening to the History Net and pulled this one out. I don't know. I'm going to give it to you anyway. Who allegedly wrote this about founding father John Adams? Who wrote this about John Adams? He is a hideous, hermaphroditical character which has neither the force and firmness of a man nor the gentleness and sensibility of a woman. Who said that about poor John Adams? Was that A, King George of England, B, Thomas Jefferson, or C, Abigail Adams? My wife's called me worse. What do you say, Chris?
You got me. Let's go with B. I'm just guessing. I have no clue. Back to you, AA7CI.
Yeah, that was Thomas Jefferson that called. It said John Adams is a hideous, hermaphroditical character, which is neither the force and firmness of a man nor the gentleness and sensibility of a woman. Actually, that was writer James Callender that wrote that down. Thomas Jefferson hired Callender to go after Adams during their political campaign. That's what he came up with, and Jefferson said, yeah, that'll work. That's not too bad. Thanks. Hey, Chris. All right, so W7FTM in Scotts, Arizona, along with Vicky, K8VKY. We're taking more check-ins for the ECR Trivia Net. Full call sign, phonetically, twice, please.
Put me in there, Alex, N70KN. Bravo.
4 Foxtrot Hotel Echo. 4 Foxtrot Hotel Echo. KC1 QPL. KC1 QPL.
K4 BPR, voice, Kilo 4 Bravo, Bravo Romeo.
VK3 Alpha Whiskey Alpha,
VK3 Alpha, Whiskey Alpha. Whiskey Bravo 5, India Kilo Echo. Whiskey Bravo 5, India Kilo Echo.
Kilo India 5, Lima Hotel Yankee.
WWU.
All right, then let's hold up there. Checking in, we also have John in Mesa, Arizona, our repeater operator here in Mesa for the East Coast Reflector in 70KN. Glad you could make it, John. Al in Hillsboro, Oregon, KC7ZZB. Pat in Harvest, Alabama, KQ4FHE. John in South St. Paul, Minnesota, KC1QPL. Boyce in Surprise, K4BBR. Gerald in Paradise Beach, Australia, VK3AWA. Welcome back, Gerald. And Dwight in Houston, WB5 IKE. Philip in Plano, Texas, KI5LHE. And Lynn in Houston, KI5WWU. Okay, the question of the night is, well, I'm just going to give you a common word, and you're going to give me a song title that contains that word. So far, just about everybody has been able to pull these out. John in Mesa, N7OKN. All right, your word is life. Give me a song title that has the word life in it.
Oh my goodness, there's so many. Your loving kindness is better than life. A song we sing at church.
And we'll take gospel songs here, no problem. John, which country sold the Louisiana Territory to the United States? Was that A, France, B, Spain, or C, Canada?
I actually don't know that one, but I'm going to say France just to be funny. N7OK, back to you.
Yep, that's it. It was France. It was Louis Armstrong's hometown. Yeah, that's in New Orleans anyway. Yeah, they sold us the Louisiana Territory. So you got it, John. Thanks for playing, buddy. Let's go to Hal in Hillsboro, Oregon, KC7ZZB. Your song word is back, B-A-C-K. Give me a song title with the word back in it.
I'm back. Hello, Charlie 7. Got a question, Alex?
It's Foreigner? Is that Yep. All right. Thank you, Hal. Your question is, okay, what's the Secret Service code name for, or what was the Secret Service code name for George W. Bush? What do they call George W. Bush? A, Trailblazer, B, Trail Finder, or C, just Trailer?
I'm going to take a total guess. 700 Bravo.
Sorry, you cut out right when you gave your answer. Try it again phonetically if you would.
Alpha, KC7ZZB.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, George W. Bush, they used the code name Trailblazer. They should have given that to Joe Biden, I think, but I won't go there. Thanks, thank you all. Pat in Harvest, Alabama, KQ4FHE, welcome back to the net, and your word is river. Give me a song title with the word river in it.
I think there was one called Down by the River. Is that right?
I believe you're correct. Yeah, I do remember a Down by the River. Don't remember who it was by, but of course, I always think of Green River because that was the first album I bought. Your question is, which two world leaders are responsible for creating the interstate highway system? Was that A, Herbert Hoover and Governor George Wallace? B, Franklin Delano Roosevelt and Benito Mussolini? Or C, Dwight D. Eisenhower and Adolf Hitler? Which two people are responsible for the interstate highway system? Cut out again, Pat. What was your answer?
I'm going to go with B. It's Bravo.
Yeah, Roosevelt and Mussolini would have been interesting. Actually, it's C. Dwight D. Eisenhower and Adolf Hitler were responsible for creating the interstate highway system. The Autobahn was Hitler's idea to move civilians and military equipment easily through all of Germany, and then when Eisenhower got in office, he said, "Oh, that road system's a good idea," and that's how the interstate highway system came about. And all those small towns in America were bypassed, which the price of progress, I guess. Thanks. Thank you, Pat. Let's go to John in South St. Paul, KC1QPL. Your song word is Never. Give me a song title with the word Never, N-E-V-E-R, in it.
Well, I've been sitting here. Good evening, Alex. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for having me. I've been sitting here recalling old songs, and nothing comes to mind for Never. I'll never do it again. I'll take a wild guess, but I'm not sure. So I don't have one for you tonight, buddy. What's my question? I hope I do better with that.
Never. We'll look it up and see. If so, we'll give you credit for it because I can't think of all of them. That's for sure. All right. Your question, John, is founding father Benjamin Franklin, among many other things, was also a pharmacist, B, astrologer, or C, ladies' underwear collector, officially.
Okay. A pharmacist is the obvious answer, but every now and then you have a curveball. But I'm not going to go into the ladies' underwear issue, so I'm going to go with a pharmacist, and I'm probably wrong. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, John. You said A first, pharmacist, so we have to take that. And he was a pharmacist. This is one of the times it's an obvious one. Although he may have been an astrologer, too. A lot of the early founding fathers used that as a tool, but I do know he was a pharmacist. So thanks, John. Appreciate you playing, buddy. Let's go to Boyce and Surprise, K4BBR. Welcome back, Boyce. Okay, your song title, well, Never. Let's do Never again. N-E-V-E-R.
Good evening, Alex. Actually, not a surprise tonight. I'm in Oceanside, but that's okay. How about Never My Love by The Association?
Yeah, that's right. Never mind. I didn't think of that one. All I could think about was that Earworm by Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up. And I'm sorry for mentioning that. Now nobody's going to be able to get that song out of their head. But yeah, Never My Love, of course. And oh yeah, Oceanside. Yeah, it must be nice this time of year. All right, your question is, what is Leprino Foods? What is Leprino, L-E-P-R-I-N-O Foods? A, foods that contain a high amount of leprino acid proteins. B, a cheese company that controls 85% of the pizza cheese market. Or C, a pet food company that specializes in rabbit food. What is Leprino Foods?
I listened to all these questions you've been giving these other guys. I knew just about all the answers, and I don't know this one, so I'm just going to say A, B, and C. I don't know. I'll go with Charlie. 73K4 BBR.
You see, because this is a new question I've never done before, and there's no joke answers, although I know the whole thing could be a joke answer. No, the Leprino Foods is B, a cheese company that controls 85% of the pizza cheese market. And no, I did not know that either. Companies like Pizza Hut, Papa John's, and Domino's all get their cheese from Leprino. They sell about 1 billion pounds per year, totaling $3 billion in sales. Thank you, boys. More worthless information on the ECR Trivia Net. Daryl in Paradise Beach, Australia. I bet you knew that one. VK3AWA. Your song word is rose. ROSC. Give me a song title with the word rose in it.
Good evening, Alex and all. And yes, I did get the cheese question right. Kissed by a Rose, according to the Brains Trust here, Alex. Back to you.
Oh yeah, I forgot too. Kissed by a Rose. All right, thanks. Thanks, Daryl. Your question is the town of Al Samaha, Egypt. Al Samaha, S-A-M-A-H-A. Egypt is unusual because A, only women live there. B, it has the only nightclub in the entire country. Or C, it's one of the few Egyptian towns that Westerners can pronounce. What do you think?
Change radios, Alex. Sorry, the battery went flat on the other one. Can we have the question again, please?
I understand. The town of Al Samaha, Egypt is unusual because A, only women live there. B, it has the only nightclub in the entire country. Or C, it's one of the few Egyptian towns that Westerners can pronounce. Don't go by me.
Thanks for running on that, Alex, and we'll take a B. Bravo. Over.
Yeah, I wondered, do they have any nightclubs in it? I know it's different than some of the other Muslim countries, but actually it's A, only women live there. Al Samaha, Egypt it's set up as a place for women to get help and support after their husbands either die or divorce them. So, yeah. Again, nobody knows that question. But thank you for playing, though. I appreciate it. Daryl, this is W7FTM along with K8VKY. You're listening to the ECR Trivia Net. Dwight in Houston, W5IK. Oh, looks like Al is back with us. We'll get to little Al next. W5, but B5IKE. Dwight in Houston. Your song word is. Let me move a cat here. Yeah. Train. Give me a song title with the word train in it.
Yeah, so, gosh, scratching our head over here, but we think there might be a song about, there's a Train to Georgia by Janis Joplin, potentially. That's all we got for you.
Yep, that's it. Midnight Train to Georgia. Sing it, Vicky. No? Yep, that's it. Your question, though, is Dafen, China, D-A-F-E-N, China, is known as the best place in the world to buy A, computer chips, B, a fake oil painting, or C, a corn dog deed without the corn?
Well, it's the first choice, but just going out on a whim and going with Alpha.
Oh, it's computer chips, fake oil paintings, or a corn dog deed, and that's A is computer chips. You want to go with that one?
I guess we're going to stay with Alpha.
Yeah, you would think with all the borrowing they do of our technology, but no, it's a fake oil painting, B. Apparently, Dafan China is known for their artists that do, well, fake oil paintings, copies. You can get a Rembrandt, you can get Da Vinci, just about anything, even Monet if you want, and it's a perfect copy. It's just, actually it takes a lot of talent to do a good copy to come to think of it. Thank you, Dwight. And next up, Philip in Plano, Texas, KI5LHE. See, let me make sure you're there. Philip, I have you as a new check-in. Are you new to the Trivia Net? KI5LHE, unless I got your call sign wrong, in Plano, Texas. Are you there? Okay, we got one more to call here before we get to the end. We'll take more check-ins here in a second. Well, first of all, Little Alan, Monterey, California. Let's catch him here. The chair monster got him earlier. N6MOT, Little Alan, Monterey. I'm going to give you a common word, and you give me a song title that contains that word. Your word is little, L-I-T-T-L-E. Give me one song title with little in the title.
You mean N6MOT, Little Al here. I don't got a clue right now. He caught my brain half asleep. Little, I don't know. I'm still stuck on Last Train to London by Electric Light Orchestra. Yeah, you kind of ruined me there. Anyway, Alex, give me your question.
Yeah, it's okay. Like I said, there's one of the questions. If you think about it for a minute, you can come up with 6 or 7. But yeah, I understand. Little, what is oh, Little Lies by Fleetwood Mac. That's the only one I could think of. Your question is, in Florida, alligators attack A, 10 out of 100,000 people every year, B, 3 out of 100,000 people every year, or C, 0.06 out of 100,000 people every year.
Well, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking 0.06 because people are kind of, used to the alligators being around and they're kind of careful around them. So, I don't know. I'm just going to roll the dice and say 0.06. Let's go with that. Thanks for calling me. I appreciate it. The chair monster did catch me. You guys have a great evening. 7-3.
No problem, Lil. I'm glad you can make it. And yeah, you're correct. And the Florida alligators attack only 0.06 out of 100,000 people every year. You're much more likely to be attacked by a former New York governor vacationing in Florida than you are an alligator, especially if you're female. Thanks, Sal. Thank you. Lynn in Houston, KI5WWU. Lynn, your song word is wish. Give me a song title. It has the word wish in it.
KI5WWU, Lennon, Houston, wish.
Mine is going blue screen on the Wish Upon a Star. Back to you, Alex. Great net.
A lot of Disney when we were kids, we'd be able to come up with a lot of these. You're right. Yeah, that's definitely a song that did Jiminy Cricket do that, or was that all right, Lynn, your question is, if you're talking on your cell phone while pumping gas, you should A, hang up the phone immediately as it can cause an explosion, idiot. B, don't worry about it since there's no evidence at all that cell phones cause gas explosions. Or C, call your mother from home when you have more time to talk to her like a good son, you schmuck. What do you say, Lynn?
Alex, I'm going to go with Alpha because there's those little signs all over the gas pumping areas and stuff like that. So I'll go with Alpha. Great net as always. Back to you. KI5WWU.
Hey, you know, the funny thing, Lynn, is, yeah, those signs are up. I think they're still up. However, no, it's actually the answer is B, don't worry about it. There's no evidence at all that cell phones cause gas explosions. So they put those signs up, kind of overreact a bit. Now, smoking a cigarette, well, you know, that's a little bit different. It's the matches more than it's a cigarette. And maybe in the olden days when flints were used to power cell phones, that could have been a problem, but not now. So I know it's contrary to what the signs say, but thank you, Lynn. Taking more check-ins for the ECR Trivia Net. Full call sign. Phonetically twice, please.
KG5EGD, Alvin, Houston, Texas.
All right, we picked up Alvin, Houston, KU5EGD. Welcome to the ECR Trivia Net. And we're doing this little word association type question of the night. I'm going to give you a common word, and you give me a song title that contains the word, okay? Your word is got, G-O-T. Can you think of any song titles that has the word got in them?
Yeah, the only one I can think of is it's called I Got the Swine Flu.
Well, that one goes back a ways. I just don't take the vaccine, whatever you do. Thanks, Alvin. And your actual trivia question is, okay, here's some good advice for the young fellows out there. Dating someone new? Psychologists claim that the best way to get someone you don't know to like you is to A, point out all of your admirable traits to them, B, ask questions about them, or C, show them pictures of your cat. What's the best way to get someone new to like you?
Okay, I'll say C. Show them your pictures of your cat.
You know, Alvin, I've tried that, and for some reason it just doesn't, well, a certain kind of woman it will, but then they're kind of crazy anyway. But actually it's B. You ask questions about them, and that's the best way to get someone you don't know to like you, is to you ask questions about them. I know it's a radical concept for men, but this indicates responsiveness, which are traits that are naturally admired. So, yeah, I know, psychologist. Taking more check-ins, 20 ECR Trivia Net, full cost line phonetically twice, please.
Kilo India 5, Zulu Delta Delta. Kilo India 5, Zulu Delta Delta. Okay, just wondering how everyone's doing out there.
I'm sorry, O is not a valid call sign in the United States. Try it again. That's okay. We'll take the two that did check in. We have William in Cyprus, KI5ZDD, and Scott in Eastville, California. Hey, welcome back, Scott, in 6ZAR. The question of the night is, I'm going to give you a common word, and you give me a song title that contains that word. And all right, William, your word is head, H-E-A-D. Give me a song title with the word head in it.
Alex, I can't think of a single name with the word head in it. The only thing I can think of is Deep Purple's Machine Head as an album name, but maybe that doesn't count. Anyway, that's the best I could do, sir.
Yeah, no problem, Will. And it's a certain time period. There were a few songs. I'll go ahead and I'll save this one and ask the next person because it's a little more difficult than the others. Your trivia question, though, is the Miss America beauty pageant has been canceled only once in its 98-year history. Only once. What was it canceled for? A, its tawdry reputation. B, a wardrobe malfunction on Miss Florida's bathing suit. And Miss Fallon. Or C, they just couldn't find a sponsor to host the event that year. Why? What was the only time the Miss America beauty was canceled in its 98-year history?
Alex, I'd have to speculate C. I really have no clue, but I think C probably has the most reasonable possibility there.
Yes, it does. That's why I put it in there, because it makes the most sense. But it was actually canceled for the first time in its 98-year history because of A, its tawdry reputation. By 1928, the pageant had required a bad reputation, mostly because of the contestants revealing outfits, which back then probably meant that you could see their elbows. But that, and a combination of bad press and criticism from religious and women's groups, led to its cancellation that year. Now, oddly enough, they've always been able to find a sponsor. It's just church groups and women got upset about it in 1928. And then the stock market crashed, and then nobody cared. Thanks, William. I appreciate you being here, buddy. Let's go to Scott in Eastville, California, N6ZAR. Your word is take. Give me a music title with the word take in it.
Alex and Vicky, I'm going to go with Take On Me by AHA.
Yep, that definitely has the word taken it, and it's a great, probably one of the best music videos they ever did, using the word kind of photoscopic animation, and it was a good song too. I could never hit that high note, so I wouldn't want to try. Your question is, Melbourne, Australia used to be named A, Tasmania, B, Batmania, or C, Walkabout Creek.
Oh boy, Alex, that's a tough one. I think I'm going to go with C.
All right then. No, actually, that's a better name. It was actually named Batmania, Melbourne. And the reason is, Australian explorer John Batman, B-A-T-M-A-N, signed a deed with a local tribe in 1835 that founded the new colony, and it was originally called Batmania. And wisely they changed it to Melbourne some years later. Thank you, Scott. And that's the end of my call list. We're taking more check-ins for the ECR Trivia Net. We're almost at 50. It's 47 now. If there more people could check in. Vicky, wake up Dick. Give him a call in. Bad idea. Phone call sign phonetically twice, please. Okay, picked up one more. Is that Chuck in Tallahassee, I believe. AI4KA. The audio is really low. If you could boost it a little bit, we can all hear you. Would be good. The question of the night is, I give you a common word, you give me a song title that contains that word. And your common word is you, Y-O-U. Just any song title with the word you in it.
Hopefully this is better for you. How about You Really Got Me by the Kinks?
Yeah, very good, Chuck. That's one I didn't even think of, but yeah, you really got me. Very good. That's, I miss that group. All right, of course, they're still around, but they're like older than I am. Your question, Chuck, is what is the oldest known written language? The oldest known written language. Is it A, Greek, B, Sumerian, or C, Old Tweedish?
Thankfully, the You Really Got Me isn't going to apply to this question. I believe it's Bravo. Thanks for running it, Alex. AI4KA.
And you believe correctly, yeah, it's Sumerian is the oldest known written language, not Old Swedish or Greek, although some people would say Greek. You saw through that ruse. Thank you, Chuck. Appreciate it, buddy. All right, at the bottom of the list again, taking more check-ins for ECR Trivia Net. Two more. Well, I don't want to bet. Full call sign phonetically twice, please. Let me see if I got George away from his shopping trip. JR2FJI, George in Kawagoe, Japan. Did you make it into the net? All right then, last call. If you'd like to check in the ECR Trivia Net and get a trivia question, full call sign phonetically twice, please.
November 4, Romeo Hotel Echo. November 4, Romeo Hotel Echo.
Kilo Foxtrot 4, Alpha Charlie Bravo, KO4 ACB.
Romeo 4, Golf Whiskey, Quebec. Kilo Romeo 4, Golf Whiskey, Quebec.
And we picked up 3 more. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that. Roger in Fort Lauderdale, in for RHE. We have Terry in Harrogate, Tennessee. Glad you can make it, Terry. KF4 ACB, and Russell in Huntsville, Alabama. K4, KR4, and GWQ. I'll get these right eventually. And the question of the night is, I'm going to give you a common word, and you're going to try to give me a song title that contains that word. And up to Roger in Fort Lauderdale. Your word is sweet. S-W-E-E-T. Give me a song title with the word sweet in it, Roger. Okay, this one's relatively difficult. Yeah, you really got me. I wasn't thinking of that one. You're correct. Your question is, the communion wafers used in Catholic Mass must contain, A, rice, B, olive oil, or C, gluten.
Well, it's either A or B. I'll go with B. Final answer.
Well, since the Vatican is Italian-based, you would think, and actually the only requirement, one of the many requirements, is they must contain C, gluten. Yeah. The Vatican dictates that the wafers used in the sacrament must be fresh, purely from wheat, and unleavened. No gluten-free wafers are allowed. So, yeah. Everyone else is going gluten-free, not the Vatican. Good for them. Thank you, Roger. Terry in Harrogate, Tennessee, at KF4 ACB. Okay, your song word is white. W-H-I-T-E, white. I don't think I've done this one yet. Give me a song title with the word white in it. Terry in Harrogate, Tennessee, KF4 ACB.
Or what?
Oh, I'm sorry, Terry, I doubled with you. I'll come back with that.
Okay, the answer to the question was it could be either White Wedding by Billy Idol or Nights in White Satin by Moody Blues.
Very good, Terry. You pulled out 2 of them. Then I didn't even think of those. You're right. I was thinking of, White Room by Cream, but that goes back a ways. Yeah, that's very good. You got it, and your question is, okay, what's the largest island in the world? The largest island in the world. Is that A, Greenland, B, Australia, or C, Gilligan's Island?
Gilligan's Island is still in syndication, but I'm going to go with Australia in deference to our friends down under.
Now, the thing is, I thought Australia was an island too, but apparently they count it as a continent. So, yeah, now Greenland, on the other hand, which is humongous, that's an island. So go figure. Thanks. Thank you, Jerry. Appreciate you coming in here, buddy, at the end. And Russell in Huntsville, Alabama, KR4, GWQ. Your song title is Take, T-A-K-E. Give me a song title with the word take in it. Oh, wait a minute. I already did that, didn't I? Never mind. You. Give me a song title with the... I did that one too. No, I didn't. Give me a song title with the word you in it. I'm getting confused here.
You can go with We Will Rock You.
And we'll take it since I got a little confused. Yeah, Queen. All right, your question is, despite what every King Arthur movie you've ever seen tries to depict, and these did not exist during that time period, what didn't exist in that time period that Hollywood keeps trying to tell us did? A, broad-handled swords, B, castles, or C, swallows capable of carrying coconuts. What didn't exist that Hollywood tries to convince us did exist?
The Monty Python side wants to go with C. I don't know if that debate's ever finished, but I guess I'll go with A.
You know, the weird thing about this is that, well, I thought this is true, or they existed, but they didn't. It's castles, B. In King Arthur's time, around, it's supposed to take place around the 5th century A.D., no castles were built in Europe until several centuries after Arthur's time. So it wasn't until like 11th century maybe, or 12th century. But yeah, in that early time, no castles. So, yeah, well, it can't be perfect. Besides, they look cool on film. Thank you. Thank you, Russell. Okay, into the list again. We'll go ahead and call one more time. Full call sign phonetically twice, please, and we'll get you a question.
Kilo 4 India Tango Alpha, Kilo 4 India Tango Alpha.
Kilo Alpha 1, Foxtrot Yankee X-Ray, KA1FYX.
And we have two more check-ins here. We have Leo in Fort Lauderdale, K4ITA. And welcome back, Leo. And Billy in Petersburg, New York, KA1FYX. Welcome to the ECR Trivia Net. Now, guys, the question of the night is, I give you a common word, you give me a song title that contains that word, and Leo, your word is you. Y-O-U. Oh, wait a minute, I did that one already. Then I ran out of words. All right. Summer, S-U-M-M-E-R. Give me a song title that has the word summer in it, Leo.
Oh, it's not easy. trying to think about, but man, I don't remember at this time. I'm sorry. Probably because it's a bit late. I don't know. Back to you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no problem. That one's a little tougher. I can only think of one. Summer in the City and Summer of Love, and anyway, maybe two. Your question is, which animal can sleep for up to 3 years? Yeah, me sometimes. Which animal can sleep up to 3 years? A lungfish, B, a college student after final exams, or C, a hibernating bear. Which of those animals can sleep for up to 3 years?
You say again, please, what is A? What is alpha?
Yeah, A was a lungfish. You want to go with that one?
I'm gonna try alpha. Yeah, let's see what happens. Alpha. Back to you.
Way to go, Leo. You must have been a biology major. That is correct. A lungfish can sleep up to 3 years. A hibernating bear doesn't sleep that long, and a college student after final exams, I never did. Thanks, Leo. You got it. Billy in Petersburg, New York, K1FYX. Welcome to the net. And okay, your song word is, well, we did summer. How about winter? Give me a song title with the word winter in it.
Oh boy. Huh. I wish I had summer. I had plenty for that. Oh boy, winter. Jeez. I think with Edgar Winter, Jonathan Winter, but a song title. Winter Wonderland. That's all I can think of.
And that's a legitimate song, Winter Wonderland. You got it, Bill Crosby, or... No, wait, Bing Crosby. I don't want to get those too confused. All right, Billy, your question is, in Nagaro, Japan... Sorry, these are kind of oddball questions. In Nagaro, Japan, these outnumber people 10 to 1. In Nagaro, Japan, these outnumber people 10 to 1. But dogs, B, pachinko machines, or C, dolls.
I didn't get the question. How many something in Japan? I couldn't quite understand what you said. I heard the answers, but I guess give me the question again.
Oh, sure. In Nagaro, Japan, a city in Japan, these outnumber people 10 to 1. Is it A, dogs, B, pachinko machines, or C, dolls? It's an unusual question that everybody knows, Billy. You should know this.
I don't know. It's going to be a guess. I can't understand what the middle, what B was. Sounds like you're saying Chico machine.
Yeah, you're right. I think I'll give this one to George next time. I'm going to change your question, okay? The portion of the FM dial between 88 and 92 megahertz is usually reserved for what type of station? What kind of station do they stick between 88 and 92 megahertz on the FM dial? A, talk radio, B, educational programs, or C, religious programs?
It's all the above. Anything below 92 FM is commercial free. Colleges, high school stations, NPR, religious, I hear it all. I'm an avid commercial free FM listener. I only, in my car, you don't go above 92 FM. So honestly, it's NPR is the educational. I've heard religion stations on there, and I hear college, mostly a couple of high school stations I've heard, so I don't see the answer there, unless it's all of the above.
Oh, that's okay. You point out a few educational programs, and that's it. Yeah, you're right. There's a mixture of a little bit of everything, but it's usually reserved for educational programs. Yeah. You're a lot of PBS and all that on there. You know, some of the classical music stations are down there, but they're educational. So, all right, buddy, you got it. Thanks for checking in. All right, so bottom of the list again. Anyone else want to check into the ECR Trivia Net? Full call sign phonetically twice, please. I'll get you a question.
Kilo Charlie 5, Lima Whiskey Yankee. Kilo Charlie 5, Lima Whiskey Yankee. In and out.
All right, then, and with that, we'll call it a net. Wow, 54 check-ins. I appreciate everybody who did check in tonight. And all of those people who answered questions and weren't in and out, we had 29 people got their questions correct, and 19 people missed their questions, so that's 60, a little over 60% to 39%. Very good, folks. And, of course, the question of the night you couldn't really gauge because we were asking everyone a different question, but just about everybody could think of a song that had the word that I threw at them. I'm going to have to do it. If I do this again, make it a little more difficult because or not, because you're thinking spur of the moment. Sometimes it's difficult to, like I said, you can have a minute or two to think about it. It's not so difficult, but that was great, guys. All right, let's see. Hang on a second, let me step over. Again, I'd like to thank everybody who participated tonight, with special thanks, of course, to Vicky KVKY for logging in the background, which I probably couldn't have done tonight with all the answers that were flying so fast. And the East Coast Reflector hosts many interesting nets during the week, so for more information, visit the eastcoastreflector.com and select the Nets tab on the main page. We now return control of the ECR back to normal amateur use until next week at the same time, when the control voice will take you to the ECR Trivia Net. 7-3, good night. W7F team clear.